Welcome students. Today we are going to continue our chapter number 15, Fun with Magnets, part 4. Little part is remaining in this part. So let us continue. In the last part we have seen remaining characteristics of magnet, and we have started with electromagnetism. Children, electromagnetism was discovered by the scientist whose name was Michael Faraday. Let's see his story in short. In the past, the British scientist Michael Faraday developed the technique of producing electricity with the help of a magnet. Okay, so Michael Faraday, he was born in a poor family. Children, he was a very poor. He was born in a poor family. As a young boy, he had worked with a bookseller. At a young age only, he has to work for his living. So he used to work with a bookseller. There he read many books, and later he developed interest in science. He read many science books, and later he went to do research at the Royal Institution in London. He read many books. He took the good education and on his own, and he done a research at London, okay, at Royal Institution in London, because of his interest developed in the science. It is due to Faraday's research that today we can use electricity and electromagnetism in innumerable things. Children, in instruments in our day-to-day life, we have seen above in part 3 that which are the things where electromagnetism were used. Electromagnetism is used in cranes, in hospitals, in scanning machines, in even the Android phones, even in the ATM machines. There is a electromagnets are used. Okay, so these are the things. A doorbell we have seen, crane. These are the things where electromagnetism is used in our day-to-day life. And one more thing. Electromagnet is used is in the making maglev train. See children, magnet train, the properties of electromagnetism and repulsion between magnets are used in a maglev train. Children, this is a maglev train. In this, electromagnetism is used. Children, electromagnetism is used, and you know the property of magnets, like poles repel each other. So due to this repulsion between the train and the rail, what happens, the force of friction does not come into plane. That means it does not slip. Okay, and the train slides easily over that railway tracks with a great speeds, and the magnets are fixed on the two sides of the train, helps it to move forward. The magnets, it is powerful magnets are used. It is fixed on both the sides of the train, and much speed is also developed due to the electricity also. That is, electromagnetism is used, and magnets are fixed on both the sides, so it helps to move the magnet with a very trains with a very fast speed. That is why it is called as a maglev train. Maglev, the train name itself, children, maglev, magnet. Yes or no? Magnets are used. Electromagnetism is used in a large quantity. That is why the name is also like this, maglev train. Okay, it runs with a fast speed. Children, there is extra information. Do you know there is a strip of magnetic material in ATM cards? Children, everybody, your mother, father must be having a ATM card, credit cards. Wherever necessary information about the user is stored, there is a strip, like this strip is there, children, where in ATM cards or credit cards, where necessary information about the user, whose card it is, its user information is stored. So whenever he is putting in the ATM machine, it catches and he knows whose information actually it is. So bank account, it everything is linked, and it is, we come to know easily, the machine immediately comes to know that it is which users, and details comes. Yes or no? When you are using ATM card for removing money from the ATM. Sure, this one. Magnetic materials are also used to store data in a hard disk of a computer, and audio or video tape. Magnetic materials are used in a computer's hard disk also to store the data. Now children, let's see how the magnetism is destroyed. Children, magnetism gets destroyed also. Magnetism gets destroyed when the magnet is heated. When you are heating the magnet, when you are throwing from a much height, you are throwing from a top height, if you are throwing a magnet, its magnetism destroyed. It is knocked, okay, on some thing, if it is broken into pieces, what happens, its magnetism gets destroyed. Therefore it is important to store magnets very carefully. Okay, here these are the things shown. If you are hammering also, what happens, the magnetism gets destroyed. When you are heating, all this material loses the magnetism. A piece of soft iron is placed in a box in which a magnet is kept. Magnet is kept. A piece of soft iron is placed in that box where the magnet is kept. The bar of soft or pure iron protects a magnet, and that iron protects the magnet. Therefore, such a bar is called as a magnetic keeper. It is here, this magnetic keeper. It protects the. This is a bar, iron bar, which is kept in a box along with this magnet, so that it is called as a magnetic keeper, which protects the magnet. It helps to protect the magnet and keep it safe. That is called as a magnetic keeper. Magnet keeper. So here we have end our chapter. Now let's see. Always remember, various scientific discoveries, the knowledge we gain through them, the various instruments or gadgets we develop with its help are all useful for the progress of man. Yes or no, children? Various scientific inventions, all the knowledge we are getting from them are all used for the progress of man. They must be used for a good of mankind, and all should be used for the doing good things. Yes or no? We have to take precautions while working with electricity or with important devices. If there are devices which are working on electricity, we should take some precautions using it. Okay, while using it, we must use them under the guidance of our elders. If there are small children who cannot handle them, so they have to use it under the guidance of their elders. So here we have ended the chapter. What we have learnt, we have seen iron, nickel and cobalt are the magnetic materials. Magnet always settles in the north-south direction when suspended freely. Magnetism is concentrated near the poles. These are all the characteristics. The poles of a magnet cannot be separated. Each time you get, when you divide the magnet, each time you get two separate magnets with two different poles. Electromagnetic energy is used in our day-to-day life. We have seen electromagnet. It is developed with the help of electricity and with different things which are made out of it. It's everyday use in our life. In the next part, we will see all the question answers. Till then, revise the whole lesson from your textbook thoroughly.